A reminder of that breaking news. A jury has found actor Bill Cosby guilty on all counts of sexual assault. That trial has been underway in the United States, and like you said, more to come, Bongani.
Absolutely. That's happening in Philadelphia.
Now, the latest on Harvey Weinstein. The New York Times reporting allegations by numerous women who say the Hollywood mogul sexually harassed them. His alleged victims over nearly 3 decades include stars like Ashley Judd and Rose McGowan. Now, Weinstein...
In present-day society, sexual harassment in Hollywood is heavily prominent. There have been many investigations going on recently of men that have power in Hollywood. Harvey Weinstein and Lane Moonves are the most recent men to be accused and investigated for sexual harassment. Harvey Weinstein has been accused of rape, sexual harassment, and sex trafficking by multiple actresses, including Angelina Jolie and Gwyneth Paltrow. Employees at the Weinstein Company cite contracts that say that they can't criticize it or its leaders in any way that could ruin the business's reputation. Harvey Weinstein has reached about 8 settlements with women to keep them from coming forward. On Friday, May 25th, a law enforcement official said that he would face criminal sex act and rape charges in New York court. Lane Moonves is the most recent sexual harassment scandal to happen in Hollywood. 6 women have accused Lane Moonves of sexual assault, the chief executive of the CBS Corporation. On September 9th, The New Yorker brought to light 6 additional women that were accusing Lane Moonves of sexual assault and harassment between the 1980s and the early 2000s. Later that day, CBS announced that Moonves would be resigning and that the $20 million from any severance Moonves would receive would instead be donated to one or more organizations that supported the Me Too movement and any organizations that supported women in the workforce. There also happens to be a lot of portrayal of sexual harassment in movies and television shows.
As seen by contemporary examples, sexual assault and misconduct is prevalent in Hollywood and beyond. However, the scandals of the present are just a continuation of an issue that has plagued Hollywood since its creation. One of the first accounts of alleged sexual violence to become publicized was the assault and death of actress Virginia Rappe by her fellow cohort Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. Even though this event occurred in 1921, the repercussions would set into motion a trend that has tainted Hollywood's integrity. According to Gilbert King of Smithsonian.org, Rappe was a fellow actress who starred in movies with Arbuckle. On the night of September 4th, 1921, at a hotel party, Rappe was allegedly assaulted by Arbuckle and died 4 days later due to a ruptured bladder. Arbuckle was indicted and charged with her assault and death. However, he was acquitted of all charges. Arbuckle's defense wanted to portray Rappe as a woman with no morals and a fast lifestyle, but Arbuckle refused his counsel's strategy out of respect for the dead. However, rumors spread and Rappe's reputation was spoiled, thus potentially aiding in Arbuckle's acquittal. Although Arbuckle's career was ruined, the tactic to blame Rappe on her behavior and lifestyle as the reason she was allegedly assaulted became a trend that has shielded many perpetrators of sexual violence in Hollywood and beyond.
The first example is in Greece. Putzi is caught staring up girls' skirts on the bleachers. While this is not considered assault, it is considered harassment. In the scene, the girls realize that Putzi is staring up their skirts without their knowledge, and they in turn run away. In real life, this would not be tolerated in a school setting at all, and it would not be as innocent as the movie paints it to be. The incident is essentially glossed over in the movie and not mentioned outside of this scene. Is seen here in the scene from the movie where it is clearly too short and she begins to draw attention at school. One of the school's football players, Tepin, eventually comes up behind her and slaps her from behind. This is a clear example of sexual assault yet again at school, and it is also portrayed unrealistically. The school only puts Tepin in detention and Elle in detention for breaking dress code. The principal even goes as far to insinuate that it was Elle's fault because she was wearing an extremely short skirt. The whole scene is relayed rather comedically as well. The third example is perhaps the most horrifying example of sexual assault that has been portrayed in the media, the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. In the end of season 1, it is revealed that Bryce raped Hannah while they were in a hot tub at a party, pictured as Hannah after the assault. On her tapes, she credits this incident as one of the reasons she took her own life. Not only has this portrayal been critiqued as highly triggering, but also inappropriate to show on a TV show. It came without a warning of how graphic it would be. However, Netflix has since put a content warning on the show that can be viewed on their website and on the app. The show itself has come under fire for not only inaccurately portraying this scene and many others, but also romanticizing sexual violence and suicidal thoughts.
The National Sexual Violence Resource Center, NSVRC, conducted a survey with USA Today about sexual misconduct in Hollywood, and the results were shocking. 94% of the women they interviewed stated that they had experienced sexual harassment or assault of some kind. The assault was usually enacted by a person in a position of power over the victim, like a boss or a director or a producer. Only 25% of those women ever reported the incidents, though, because of the fear of professional backlash. The most disgusting part of this horrible truth is that of the 25% of these women who did report the incidents, only 28% of their workplace situations were actually improved. 1/5 of those interviews said that they were placed in positions where providing sexual acts were said to give them career advancements. But most of the women agreed that the only way for these things to change is for it to change from top down. 3/4 of the women said that the employers have to be held accountable for the culture they created in which harassment is tolerated in the workplace.